let me tell you, what's happening inside the courtroom is Gyanvapi Mosque Management Committee has moved the top court of the country, Nupur. They are seeking suspension of the proceedings before the trial court. And this is something that in the last hearing we also saw is happening. What does suspension of the proceedings before the trial court really mean? It means that they want to go ahead and have no survey, and that becomes extremely critical because they are saying that we don't. A new application is moved. This is when Hindu plaintiff lawyer Vishnu Shankar Jain, who spoke exclusively to Republic TV right in the morning, had stated that they want an adjournment till Friday on grounds of illness of the lead counsel Hari Shankar Jain. The Supreme Court has asked the trial court not to proceed with the case till Friday, as Jain has given an undertaking not to proceed today with the hearing. So very critical, as this case is going to come up tomorrow. Let's give this breaking news for our viewers. Breaking news that's coming in is the Supreme Court is going to hear the Gyanvapi matter tomorrow. It has asked the trial court to not proceed with the matter today. Hindu petitioner advocate Vishnu Jain had assured that he will not proceed with the matter today. So for one day, the trial will not continue and the Supreme Court is going to hear the Gyanvapi matter tomorrow. This is also coming as Mr. Vishnu Shankar Jain said his father Hari Shankar Jain is not fine, he's not well, and that's when Mr. Ahmadi, Huzaifa Ahmadi, senior advocate appearing for the petitioners in the case, has said that we have apprehensions that the trial court is proceeding in the matter. The Supreme Court has said for one day the trial court shall not be proceeding in the matter. The hearing will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. What this totally actually means is there is a status quo, viewers, from what happened in the last hearing. In the last hearing, the Supreme Court had said there needs to be a balance maintained. If a shivling has been found, we will protect that area. So that area continues to be sealed and protected. They've also said Muslims can continue offering prayers in this area. So that shall also continue. A very balanced order coming in from the Supreme Court that will continue till tomorrow, when the Supreme Court is once again going to hear the petitioners who want the trial court proceedings to be stopped, who don't want videography to also happen. Therefore, they've said we shall take up the matter tomorrow. Now, I also want to tell our viewers, Justice Chandrachud's bench that assembled to hear the matter, senior advocate Huzaifa Ahmadi appeared for the Committee of Management of Anjuman-e-Intizamiya. Solicitor General appeared for the state of UP, and of course there was others appearing for the Hindu Sena. But a mentioning right in the start was made and the Supreme Court judges started discussing what's happening. Then Huzaifa Ahmadi said, and this is crucial because this is what the Muslim side in the court is saying, there are multiple litigations across the country, there is urgency, I should be heard today. But the bench said there is no issue, we have 50 matters today. That's when Huzaifa, senior advocate who appeared for the Muslim side, said my apprehension is proceedings before the trial court are pending. To break this down, why is the trial court proceeding so crucial? It is because if the trial court proceeding is stopped, then the survey stops, which is what the prayer before the top court also is. We have to see what happens tomorrow. Only for today, the Supreme Court said trial court should not proceed with the matter today. We don't read too much into it. Status quo is being maintained. Tomorrow, Nupur, will be a crucial hearing.
Absolutely, Rhythm. As you're pointing out, of course, for today, it seems that both the Supreme Court, the status quo remains, and in the trial court, obviously. Now, Rhythm, I just wanted you to clarify one point. Does the court, does the commissioner appointed by the court then submit the report or not? Or is that also stayed?
As of now, I don't think he'll be able to submit the report today, Nupur. If it's to be submitted before the trial court, that proceedings are stayed before. It is possible, if he wants, he can submit it before the registry, but it cannot be taken up in court for a proper hearing today. So a very crucial decision from the court that till we hear the matter tomorrow at 3 p.m., let's not have any more issues before the trial court. This is also keeping in mind sentiments and respecting both the communities to ensure that no untoward incident happens. We've been seeing the kind of voices we have across the country, political aspirations being cast by some when they make obtuse comments on a shivling being found, and some others who are not okay with the Supreme Court proceedings and the trial court proceedings. So it's a very high octave hearing. It's not political, it's not legal, but it has ramifications for two communities, and that becomes extremely crucial. Keeping this aspect in mind, the Supreme Court is moving with caution and they are moving to ensure balance is maintained, and they're also moving to ensure keeping the secular spirit of India alive. They're going to hear the matter tomorrow. Until then, the prayer made by the petitioners that trial court should not proceed today has happened. The court will now hear the Gyanvapi case tomorrow.
So now, Rhythm, in the interim, there are two things that still go ahead. One, of course, the namazis who had been allowed to offer namaz at the Gyanvapi Mosque continues. And also what we understand is that earlier the court had ordered the protection of the shivling. So that also continues, is it? Both these things.
Absolutely. Nupur, as that happens, I also want to go across to details that coming in from the Supreme Court on the order that Justice Chandrachud gave. He said the matter will be heard tomorrow. The trial judge does not have to ticker the tape there. Please inform your local councils not to proceed, and then says we direct the trial court to strictly act in terms of the arrangement and desist from taking further action in the suit. So as this is being stated right now, we're going to only get to know what happens further in the case once the top court continues hearing the case.
All right. As far as this is concerned, of course, the Supreme Court will hear the matter tomorrow. And in the meanwhile, it has asked the lower court to not hear the case today. Now, what we also wanted to understand from you, Rhythm, is how does this go forward from here on now? One second.
Yes.
Rhythm. I'll just come back to you.